Autumn has arrived in the mid-Atlantic region of the U.S., and it is a glorious afternoon at M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. Today we hit double digits, week 10, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Golden Eagles of Tokyo taking on the Baltimore Ravens. The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. Taken at the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Throwing at the outset, here's Mahomes. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. Yeah, he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Rice will go in motion left. A run there on first down, and a pretty good one at 5 yards, so make it 2nd and 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
2nd and 5.
Second and 5. And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Here's a 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground. Tatum. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare-bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for, right? Let's go ahead and use a cliche. Stay ahead of the change, right? 5 or more yards each time. That's what you're looking for in setting a tone and getting your offensive line going.
Good sign on the opening drive. On first down. Tatum, and he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. 2nd down and 6 now.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 41-yard line.
Now they'll throw with Mahomes. That is incomplete. And, CD, you look at this defense, what kind of pressure are they under trying to stop a team that has won 5 games in a row?
Well, to me, it makes their job harder because you know you're going up against an offense that's playing at an elite level, and sometimes you can get too caught up in trying to play the perfect game. You're trying to be too precise, too fine, instead of just letting it rip, and I think that's more the priority than trying to be absolutely perfect.
On third down, Tatum. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Mahomes now to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to be taken down. But there's a penalty flag in the backfield. Is this a hold, or did they rough the quarterback? So a critical mistake, roughing the passer. Now it's 1st and goal. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
You don't see that a ton, do you? Where the cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. Trying to finish off this opening drive. From the 3, this is 3rd and goal. They'll run here on 3rd and goal. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. A great effort there. With his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Golden Eagles are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore. Now the extra point try forthcoming. And it's good to make it 7-0.
Next the score, Golden Eagles 7, Ravens 0.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Their own 19-yard line.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
They are such a talented team at defending the perimeter and taking away throws to the outside. Great confidence, great skill.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They go play action now. Jackson, he's going to let it go again. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
First down 10 at their own 38-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Just the one misstep for them in the first half of the season. 7-1 is the record at the midway point. And in terms of whatever power rankings you want to go by, they're at or near the top of the list in terms of best teams in the National Football League.
And for me, in my little bit of rankings here, I've got them at the top. I know there's still 2 months to go, and we've seen teams get off to hot starts and then fade away due to injuries or the schedule or whatever. But unless there are a rash of injuries on this team, I'd be surprised if they are on a 1st or a 2nd seed come playoff time.
And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the 1st quarter.
They'll run on 1st down. Tatum, now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So the 1st down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. From midfield, here's Mahomes. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete. Looking for Tyquan Thornton on that one. And that'll make it 3rd down. See what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
Mahomes' pass intercepted. The Ravens take over first and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Hey, report. Go. Report.
After the interception, here's Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Devin Duvernay, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Ravens are an extra point away from drawing level. Tucker with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7 the score as they begin first and 10. Got him in, it's Tyquan Thornton. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. 7-7, our score after 1. Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football as they've got it with a first and 10. They'll send Rice in motion. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That'll be caught by Rice. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Mahomes now on first down. And that'll be caught by Tony. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that's going to bring up second down.
It's a gain of 7.
Mahomes to throw once more. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is third down. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Now Patrick going to change the play. Pacheco is in for a touchdown. Coup for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score Golden Eagles 14, Ravens 7.
Following the touchdown, here's Coup to kick off. This taken in at the goal line. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11.
At their own 11-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when...
They've got his man complete. And he's going to step out of bounds all the way down on the other side of midfield. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 47 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Hey, middle. Middle.
To throw is Jackson. Buying time to his left. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. The Ravens at 5-4 now on the year. And they were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So you know they just want to come out and play well for their faithful, and I expect them to do just that.
The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Now it's Jackson. And the catch made by Johnson. And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
DC, ready?
Backed up here. Tough spot. Needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
You at X. Report.
On 3rd down, Jackson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Jackson now. He finds his man Johnson. The result, only 4 yards there on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 13-yard line.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter, 14-7. Now a 2nd and 6. Play action. Now Jackson under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Yeah, some real defensive resistance there, saying not so fast to a good drive. They had marched to the end zone the last time out.
Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens.
Change it.
And with the play clock getting closer to 0, John Harbaugh is going to call a timeout, as he'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Go ahead. No, we change it. Hey! What a shot! What a shot!
From the gun, Jackson. And that is incomplete.
And based on my math, they've only converted one time thus far in this game, so you can see the frustration starting to come out a little bit. Third downs, they've been a problem for them all game. They've got to start becoming solutions.
So Jackson will head to the Ravens sideline, and on comes Justin Tucker for the field goal try. This a 40-yard attempt from the left hash. Tucker's kick is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
First down and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And not an abundance of time remains on the clock, Charles, but you would think more than enough to try to extend this lead before intermission.
And when you're talking about extending the lead, I think you're talking about aiming for the end zone because there is plenty of time for that. The fallback is to get 3. But in your mind, you put...
It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown! Tyquan Thornton. 76 yards. And the Golden Eagles will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that makes it a 21-10 game. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he'll go out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Ready?
3rd and 5.
What a shot! Yo.
Jackson from the shotgun. He's going to let it go deep for Mitchell. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
4th down, and out comes Jordan Stout here to punt. And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. Returnable here from the 38. A 7-yard return following a punt of 45 yards. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. Now they'll bring Tony in motion left. Final shot before the half from Mahomes. He's going to air one out. And that is incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And Charles, some things to like about that first half. Ultimately trailing here, but certainly this deficit is manageable. So curious to see what adjustments they may have made at intermission.
As am I, because I think things bode well for a possible comeback, because I thought a lot of their best reps in the first half came through the passing game. They were hitting the open receivers, taking whatever the coverage gave them and making it work well for themselves. Now, they just want to pick up the pace of scoring a little bit. So I expect them to come out and continue to throw the ball effectively.
Hey, middle.
Play action. It's Jackson. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Play clock down to 2, and we get a signal and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. They'll send Mitchell in motion right.
Shot. Shot. Hey, report. 180. Shot. 180. Shot.
Here's Jackson to throw. Oh, that's deep for Duvernay. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for them. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. That's taken inside his own 40. It'll be a net of only 30 here. 40-yard punt, 10 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down.
taken down.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
Mahomes' throw caught by Tony. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 22 yards there, a first down.
Hey, 15. Hey, 43, 15.
Mahomes going to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Mahomes going to change things up. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
And now defensively, you have to look at this like the game's on the line. It's just the third quarter, but another touchdown given up here could really spell an end to their chances, so they need to toughen up and keep them out of the end zone.
And he's got it. Touchdown. A great play there. His second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and the lead is up to 18 now.
Ravens 10.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
In it to win it.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
We're in Baltimore, third quarter action, 2nd and 10.
Sit on! What are you? Finish up! You change it. Sit on!
Jackson. Flush to his right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. Oh, a dangerous pass there, and it's intercepted. And he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line.
Sunday. Hey, 57. Yellow. Hey, color. Yellow.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
Intercepted. The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
And this is a situation where, as a head coach, you're just saying, what else could go wrong? Let's get it all out of our system, please. This has been a sloppy game throughout. The execution has been lacking. A lot of mistakes, both mental and physical. And here's a big play that goes by the wayside.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
Up the middle, here's Mitchell.
And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going into the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
Hey, Ozzy, shut up.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
The Ravens send their punter out now as he's on here to punt it away. Calls for the fair catch, makes the fair catch just inside the 15-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
The last drive for this offense, Charles, you remember it ended in one play, that quick interception, but they do still have the lead as they start this drive here.
And that's something to focus on for them as well, because it's not quite no harm, no foul, but the interception, hey, shake it off, move on. Hasn't cost your team the lead, and now it's time to rebound, and the quarterback and his teammates, they can add to the lead with a good drive here.
On 2nd down, Tatum. And once again, they stop him behind the line. Great job by this Ravens defense. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
3rd and 2.
Here's Mahomes to throw. He's going to go for a big play downfield.
And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Micah Hyde. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line.
Intercepted. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get to field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
Let's go. Come on. Hey, middle.
Throwing is Jackson.
Oh, that's deep for Duvernay.
And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Jackson's pass intercepted. They'll take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
Back now in Baltimore, as we are set to bring you the home stretch here, the fourth quarter.
Gets it quickly out wide to Thornton.
And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people who have to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco.
And he's going to be stopped at about the 37. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Now, I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this fourth quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try and finish off a game.
60 yards on the ground for him now as he's done that on 15 carries.
Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down fourth quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys, they're just saying, let's just keep running it out, and we've got them now.
And this will be a touchdown.
Tyquan Thornton,
his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Golden Eagles add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And they open the lead up now to 25.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, oh, you're like, oh, man, I can't. He's got it at the 15. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 64 yards. Well, that didn't take long. 1 play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation.
They'll run with Mitchell.
They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd and goal? Mitchell again. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
Third and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. 3 straight runs now, and that defense is held.
Yeah, we often talk about how the low man wins, right? Who wins leverage at the line of scrimmage. But it's not just that leverage. It's leverage with power. Who takes the line of scrimmage and moves it one way or the other? Right now, I can imagine the defense yelling at the offense, hey, guys, if I were you, I'd kick it. You're not getting in.
A field goal does you no good, so they're going to stay out there and go for it on 4th. And he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the 1st down. And as a result, possession switches hands. And a design QB run in that spot, maybe trying to catch the defense off guard a bit. It didn't work, though.
Again, we're seeing that college influence come into the NFL. Quarterback run game on 4th down. We didn't see that very much in the previous years in the NFL.
No, seeing it more, saw it there, did not work out. Turnover on downs. Out left and complete to Thornton. And just not a ton of room to work with. He'll get it to the 15 for a gain of 2. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Here's a 2nd and 8.
Yellow. Yellow, yellow.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Come back. Attack, attack. Yellow, yellow.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Going up top. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And they will get to this one and down it at the 13-yard line.
At their own 13-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
They go play action now. Jackson drops this underneath. It's Mitchell. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. Now they got to get to the line quickly.
27-yard line.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Can't get away, and he's taken down. Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to him. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done.
17-yard line.
They go play action with Jackson. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss. So this crowd will not go home happy. It's a victory for our visitors, and it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second-half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment,